Most people want to be loved. They want to be liked. They want to be accepted. That Machiavelli knew a truth that most are too afraid to admit. Love is a bond of obligation, which, because men are wretched, is broken at every opportunity. But fear? Fear is preserved by a dread of punishment which never fails. Niccolò Machiavelli wasn't a monster, he was a realist. In a world of wolves, playing the sheep won't save you. It will only make you a meal. To be untouchable, you must master the art of strategic distance. Rule number 1, never let them see the bottom of your well. If people know the limits of your power, your knowledge, or your patience, they will calculate exactly how much they can take from you. Keep them guessing. Silence is your greatest weapon. Next time you enter a room, do not speak for the first 10 minutes. This is the fox at work. Observe who looks at whom when a joke is made. Observe who leans back in power and who leans forward in submission. Once you have the map of the room, only then do you use your lion's voice to make your move. Silence is the fox's greatest tool. Conviction is the lion's greatest weapon. If you have both, you are a predator that no one knows how to hunt. We come to the most controversial chapter of the Machiavellian mind. Is it better to be loved or feared? Machiavelli's answer was chillingly practical. He said it would be best to be both, but since they rarely go together, it is much safer to be feared than loved. Why? Because love is held together by a chain of obligation which, because men are selfish, is broken whenever it serves their interest. But fear? Fear is maintained by a dread of punishment which never fails. In a modern context, fear doesn't mean being a tyrant. It means having boundaries with consequences. If your friends or colleagues know that they can disrespect your time, your energy, or your work without consequence, they will love you for your convenience, but they will not respect you. To be feared is to have a price of admission for your presence. You must establish a red line, a boundary that, if crossed, results in your immediate and cold withdrawal. No shouting, no arguing, just a sudden, icy distance. When people realize that your favor can be lost and never regained, they develop a healthy fear of losing you. This is the foundation of true respect. As we close this chapter, remember, the world doesn't reward the nice, it rewards the controlled. You have the tools, you have the philosophy. Now the question is, will you stay in the light where it's safe, or will you step into the shadows where the power lives? If you are ready to master your own mind, subscribe and join the circle. We are decoding the dark side, one lesson at a time. History is not written by the good. It is written by the survivors. We are raised in a world of comfortable lies. From the playground to the boardroom, we are told that if we are kind, if we are honest, and if we work hard, the world will reward us. But as you grow older, you begin to see the cracks in that narrative. You see the good man passed over for a promotion by the one who knows how to play the game. You see the honest friend betrayed by the one who understands leverage. Niccolò Machiavelli was a man who lost everything: his position, his power, and nearly his life, because he lived through the brutal reality of 16th century Italy. He didn't write The Prince to be evil. He wrote it as a manual for the disillusioned. He realized that the gap between how people should live and how they actually live is so wide that anyone who ignores it is choosing their own destruction. Today we are stripping away the mask. We are going to explore the 3 pillars of Machiavellian intelligence that will transform you from a pawn into a player. If you find this uncomfortable, good. Growth rarely happens in the light. It happens in the shadows of self-awareness. Machiavelli's most famous metaphor is that of the fox and the lion. He argued that a ruler must imitate both. Most people fail because they choose only one. Then there is the fox. The fox is cunning. He sees the traps. He navigates the social hierarchies with ease, whispering in ears and moving in the shadows. But the fox has a flaw too. He is defenseless against the wolves. When things get physical or high stakes, the fox is crushed by brute force. Next time you are disrespected, don't react with anger. Anger is a leak in your armor. Instead, react with cold, calculated indifference. Nothing terrifies a manipulator more than a target they cannot read. When you stop reacting, you start controlling. The world doesn't reward the kind. It rewards the prepared. If you're ready to stop being the pawn and start being the player, subscribe. Let's decode the dark side of the mind together.